From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Let's go ahead and get right into the forecast. It'll be a mostly dry start for lower elevations in the blues, but rain and snow chances will go way up this afternoon. Snow levels will be lower for the Cascades as opposed to the blues, so some of that cold air could spill into the valleys. In essence, there will be a chance for more light snow in the valleys for the Kittitas Valley in particular. And then for tonight, the action will start to wind down a bit by the late evening, but will ramp back up into the overnight hours. Snow levels will start to come back up, so we'll likely see a transition back to rain in the Kittitas Valley by the early morning hours of Friday. Then for tomorrow, rain and snow will be likely all throughout the day. Once again, snow levels will be much lower in the Cascades as opposed to the blues. However, snow levels start to come up even for the Cascades, so Snoqualmie Pass will likely see a transition of freezing rain around midday. And then for tomorrow night, we'll trend much drier for Friday night. Snow levels will start to come back down, so another bout of freezing rain is possible during the overnight hours for the Kittitas and Upper Yakima valleys, and light snow could return to I-84 and I-90. So here's some of the snowfall totals we're thinking over the next 48 hours. Probably 3 to 6 inches for Cascade passes, including Salinas Pass, maybe up to another inch of snow for Ellensburg and Yakima, but that would be about it. And then probably less than an inch for our Blue Mountain passes. This is going to be a very wet next 48 hours. You can see between 1/4 to 1/2 an inch of water is possible for the valleys and basin, between 1/2 to 3/4 for the Blue foothills, between 1/2 to 3/4 for the Cascades as well, and 3/4 to an inch for the Blue Mountains. Then we have additional snowfall that we're anticipating for Saturday. Not that much though. A couple inches for I-90, probably less than an inch for I-84, but probably a little bit more for Oregon 204, US 97, US 2, and US Highway 12. This is not going to be a very wet storm system at all. Less than 1/10 of an inch of water for the valleys and basin, 1/10 to 1/4 for the Blue foothills, 1/4 to 1/2 for the Blue Mountains, 3/4 to an inch for the Cascades. Then we have another storm system in it Sunday and Monday. This one not looking impressive at all. We will have lower snow levels, but I think the moisture and the cold air, they're mostly going to be out of sync, and this is going to be another pretty dry stretch, especially for lower elevations, less than 1/10 of an inch of water. Overall, we'll trend drier in the next week, and also it looks like temperature is going to hover right around seasonal for the next 7 days. Here's the 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Small rain chances Saturday and Sunday, looking dry to start next week. In Yakima, little shower chances this weekend, and a cold and dry stretch from Monday through Wednesday at least. In Ellensburg, few rain showers left over for Saturday and Sunday, then cold and dry to start off next week. In Hermiston, small rain chances this weekend, then calm and cold for Monday through Wednesday. Then in Walla Walla, 50-50 rain chances for the weekend, but not a washout by any stretch, and turning drier into next week.